Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Let's get right into it. So, I seen another lady today talking about how past generations and the current one, I was born in 1988, so I guess I'd be considered a millennial. And then she was talking about the generation today, which is, I believe, considered the Zoomers. I never really kept up with those kind of titles. I never classified myself. I always just said, hey, I was born in 88. Um, but she was saying how they're not able to rely on themselves. They don't know how to work with their hands. Say if a button falls off of their shirt, they don't know how to sew a button. If they have something break in their home, they don't know how to do a home repair. They have to farm out everything because they're not self-reliant. And I would say that is predominantly true. I try to do as much as I can, and I'm still willing to learn every day. But this is what we were taught in school. I look back, and it was always, you need to go to college. You need a college degree. And I was like, okay, for what? And they were basically, doesn't matter, just get in college. And now looking back on it, it was like, yeah, just get in college. Just get a bunch of student loans that you'll be paying back until you're 80 and then kick the bucket. But they always downplayed, it was never, a trade was never pushed. It was always made seem like secondhand, like an electrician, a plumber. Those things were always, especially I remember a plumber, it was always like, ugh, he's a plumber. Like, no, he's a plumber. The dude knows how to work with his hands. He's got cash in his pocket. He's going to be all right. He can go anywhere and work. He's not limited to some bullshit degree in philosophy or liberal arts or whatever it is. That's totally useless. No, this man, he can go anywhere to work. He's always going to make a dollar. He can keep a roof over his head, and he's got a trade. He's of value. And I just remember it was pressed off on me. I remember, I can specifically remember this. And if this teacher happens to see this, that's okay. I remember I was in 11th grade and he looked at me and, Chad, why don't you pay attention? I'll be honest with you. I was a terrible student. I knew it was all bullshit, what they were trying to feed me. I just didn't go along to get along. It was a lot of resistance. But I remember him saying, Chad, man, you need to pay attention. Maybe one day you can get to some college. Do you want to be in your 30s driving some old used car? You goddamn right I do. Say hello to Chad at 37. Found out you was full of shit. 37 years old. That's all I drive is used cars. But guess what, asshole? I'm not up to my head in debt like you wanted me to be. I wasn't going to be another worker on friggin' Slavelandia, chained to debt for the rest of my life. You damn right I learned. Always tried to keep me down and told me I talk too much. Well, turns out talking's my best asset because that's what I do for a living. I'm in sales. I talk. I make money. And I don't need nobody. I drive, use shit. Didn't go to college. I don't got debt. So what I'm saying is, kiss my ass. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. I'm out.